quite big all over the country. The coming hours and the coming days are clearly not going to be easy with the military taking over the election, with our agents being arrested, can take charge because everybody equally wants change. Wish you a happy new year. Wish you a happy new Uganda.
Welcome to the Deep Dive. We are jumping right in today, looking at a situation of extremely high tension in East Africa.
We are. Specifically, we're focused on Uganda and the challenge from Robert Kyagulanyi, a hugely popular youth movement.
Right, so
They've never known another leader. They have no memory of the stability he might have brought initially. For them, he's just the establishment.
And the economic reality for this massive youth population, that's the fuel, right? That's where the political tinderbox really is.
Precisely. This isn't just about politics for them. It's about economic survival.
So what do the numbers say there?
Well, the sources report a really disturbing statistic. Youth unemployment, or those not in education or training, the NEET rate, they call it, is reportedly over 42%.
Wow. That's an incredible number. Almost half the country's future is just waiting.
And that level of economic frustration, it completely changes.
Back from abroad.
Not at all. He's an everyman. And that resonates deeply with millions of people who feel, completely ignored by a regime they see as focused on elites.
And what's so fascinating is how he used culture to build that base. This idea of edutainment. It's not just music, it's a political tool.
That's a great way to put it. His songs, they're not subtle. They directly address political oppression, urban poverty, but they do it in a rhythm and a language that the youth just get instinctively.
It bypasses state media.
Completely. He turned that cultural influence of being a music star into undeniable political capital, and that's what kept the ruling party in power for decades.
And you can't talk about his appeal without talking about his image as a symbol of resistance. There's a tragic part to this that gives him a kind of moral authority.
It does. The sources all emphasize this. His resilience is part of the story. I mean, he's been arrested over 30 times. He's alleged torture.
Right.
That personal sacrifice, that physical cost, it solidifies his image. He looks like a moral crusader.
And the government's justification for this?
Well, of course, they have a counter-narrative. They defended these actions. They claimed they were necessary responses to what they called lawless conduct and illegal processions.
It's a classic move.
Arrested.
And what's the effect of that?
You take out the regional coordinators, you create a leadership vacuum. It weakens the NUP's ability to monitor the vote across huge parts of the country.
But the really corrosive allegation is what happened at the polling stations themselves. Mass arrests, expulsions.
Yeah.
In the age of the smartphone.
You use the ultimate information control tool, a nationwide internet shutdown on Election Day.
A total blackout.
A total blackout. And Wine's claim was that this was done for one specific reason: to hide the arrests, to hide the expulsions, and to stop any evidence of malpractice from getting out to the public or to international observers.
And again, we have to state the government's position here.
Of course. The government you absolutely do. And their strategy is really interesting. It relies on mass, decentralized participation.
Okay, what does that look like?
The main thing is what they call the #protest vote strategy. They're urging their supporters to stay at the polling stations after they vote, to physically, with their own eyes, witness the count and, they hope, prevent rigging in real time.
So that's a low-tech physical defense.
It relies on sheer numbers and, frankly, a lot of collective bravery.
But what about that digital void, the internet shutdown? How do you collect data in that environment?
This is where their tech countermeasure is so clever. The sources say NUP is using a specialized vote monitoring app.
Okay.
And the key detail here is that it uses Bluetooth technology. It's specifically designed to get around a centralized. It can only go so far if the actual mechanisms of the election, casting a vote and counting it accurately, are just neutralized by arrests and violence.
The movement needs to be able to breathe.
And to report. Exactly.
This has been a really deep look. We've seen this incredible collision of forces, a powerful youth-driven movement for change. It means we are watching a critical test of decentralized resilience against centralized control. The state has the security forces and the digital infrastructure.
And the NUP is fighting back with